Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you today, and I'm coming at you with a really quick and easy recipe for you to make your own fresh salsa. You guys know we are famous for buying the jarred salsa, but you can make for around the same amount your own fresh salsa that you can actually control the ingredients and control what you actually put into it, and enhance the flavor whatever way you like. So we're going to do kind of a cheat version by using this little packet that I got from my local food market. And this is a really great product to use because what it does is it already has all the seasoning, the cilantro, a little bit of salt, and all of that good stuff already made into it. You're simply adding some tomatoes and onion. But of course, you can add whatever you like. So if you want to add some guacamole or whatever, just go ahead and go for it. And that's the great thing. You can actually control the way that you want to fix this. If you want to add a little bit of black beans, that gives you extra protein and also gives you a little extra flavor. And if you want to add some corn, you can do so as well. So again, this is a great way for you to be able to control what you're putting in it, and you can adjust the flavors the way you like. Well, we're making this salsa right now because we're going to use this on top of our fish tacos. I had made some fish a couple of days ago and I had some extra fish left over. And what I'm going to do is we're going to utilize this and make a whole nother meal out of some leftover fish that I had fried. So, fish tacos tonight it is. And we're going to also make a really quick and easy coleslaw to go on top of that. But we're going to start off with the salsa. We're going to also use some of these, I don't know if you guys can see it, hint of lime tortilla chips. We're going to use some of those because you can use those for your dipping for the fresh salsa. Alright, so shall we begin? Alright, so we already have a bowl for the salsa. We also have some really great looking tomatoes. They've already been washed. And we also have another cheat way of doing it. We already have some peppers and onions, all different kind of peppers, all made up into this pre-cut package of fajita mix. And we also have one that has some celery and also some onion in it. The great thing about this is, you guys, is it's already prepared for us. And given the fact that sometimes certain markets you go into, the vegetables are not that cheap, you actually wind up paying around the same amount. If I was to buy a pepper and an onion and some celery, it'll wind up being the same price, and I'm probably getting around the same amount. So I don't recommend always buying things that are already pre-cut because it winds up actually costing you more money. But when you're doing the comparison of money and you see that it's around the same price and you're saving time, hey, I'm a woman that has many things to do, a business, family, all of that. So I'm going to opt out and take the option of doing it easy, pre-cut, and the same amount of money. Now, if it was costing me more money, no, I would not choose that option. All right. So as I already told you guys, we're going to use this. And all you need is a knife. You can use a little bit of extra salt. And again, you can adjust whatever flavors you like. I have two guests right here cooking with me today as we're making our fish tacos. We have Nene's friend Leah, who is she came from out of state, and she's staying with us for 2 weeks. She's the one that you saw on the prom pictures, and we're so happy to have her here at the Big Cuz 52 family on our cooking show. And we also have Nene, of course, who's always here as I'm cooking. And let us begin. All right. So we're just going to go ahead and slice up our tomatoes. When you're dealing with a knife, especially good knives, ladies, you want to be careful. Nene was a witness not too long ago to what happens when you're not really careful with really good knives. Am I correct, Nene?
Yep.
So we're not going to have that mishap anymore. All right. So we sliced it the long way. Then we're just going to slice it again the opposite direction. That's going to make little dices for us. All right. And this is why I said it's a really easy version, because all we're doing, you guys, is adding, all we're doing, as you can see, we're adding some tomato and some pre-cut veggies. And the great thing about this, Leah and Nene, is that you can adjust it, the flavors, the way you want. If one week you want fresh salsa that just is pretty plain and just has a little bit of onion or and some, of course, tomatoes, you can just have that. But then the next time you may want to bulk it up and add some corn, or you may want to add some black beans.
Right.
Now, I don't prefer, even though that's a great source of protein, especially for me, being post-op, I don't prefer black beans in mine, but a lot of people do fix their salsa with black beans. So, and as you can see, we just did that very quickly. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to just put all that in a bowl, and then we're going to also move on to, even though they're sliced, we're going to slice them a little bit more, you guys, for the green peppers. And now the onion and the celery is diced, but the green peppers is sliced. Just a difference, of course. So we're going to dice the sliced peppers. So that's what we're going to do now. All right. So that right there is our portion that we're going to use tonight for the flesh salsa. Now keep in mind, I know that looks like a little bit, but you got to remember we're going to add other ingredients. All right. Now we're just going to add in some of the fresh we're going to add in the fresh green peppers and onion. And this is a great way, you guys, to use leftovers. Think about that. Okay? I can't get this for some reason.
Let me do it.
Okay. While Nene is opening that, we're going to just go ahead and add into this bowl the diced celery and onion. You don't have to use much. So we're just going to go ahead and add some of that into. And you don't want to use too much of this one, because that already has a little bit of onion. That meaning the peppers and onion mixture. And that's probably enough right there. I'll just add a little bit more. That's enough right there. You see how it's bulking up? Okay. Now we're going to just put some of these peppers onto and we're going to go ahead and just dice that up. Oh, what I was saying was that this is a great way for you guys, like when you go off to college and stuff, if you decide to go out of state, you can use leftovers and make a whole nother meal out of it. That way you don't have to be subjected to eating all the time at the canteen, or, you know, having to eat fast food. Not just because of the health aspects, because of the financial aspect as well. You know, money's going to be tight when you're in college. So you want to be able to feed yourself, and you want to be able to take care of yourself. And you want to do so without having to spend every paycheck in just food. So this is a great way to utilize, say if you have some extra, not you, Nene, because of course you're a vegetarian, but say if you had some extra roasted chicken. You know how you buy those whole chickens, you can get them on sale for like $5 certain days. Well, that roasted chicken you can make several different meals out of. And where everybody else would have to spend, you know, $10 to $15 a day going to fast food restaurants, eating who knows what, you know, and prepare about God knows who. You don't have to worry about spending that amount. You can eat a couple of days off of that roasted chicken that you paid $5 for, and just fix different ways. You can fix it in a fajitas one day. You can fix chicken pot pie just using some canned biscuits that you got on sale or clearance. I just got some canned biscuits. You seen them in the refrigerator, and they for 49 cents, 2 for $1 for a package. You can make that. The next day you can make chicken salad wraps, and that's on that same $5 piece roasted chicken that you bought. So these are things that it seems like they don't matter, but it does matter when it boils down to it, because these are the things and the information that you're going to need later on. All right. So we've already diced that up. You see how now it's becoming to a whole big bowl of salsa, you guys?
Yes. It looks phenomenal.
We are crazy. Looks phenomenal. All right. All right. So now we have the vegetables all diced up. And we're going to simply add in that 1 pack of seasoning. Now, if you let this sit, you guys, the natural juices are going to come out. But you can also add a little bit of tomato sauce.
Why does my TV not working? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So we're just going to stir that together. But the natural juices are going to come out from the tomatoes. But again, you can add a little bit of taco seasoning or taco sauce. I mean, not seasoning, taco sauce if you like. Or you can add a little teeny bit of tomato sauce. That's up to you. But you just want to mix that around. Make sure all of those vegetables get that seasoning. And we're going to add the rest. And after this is done, we're going to start making our tacos. And then while we're actually heating up, and I just have to heat it up because remember that's leftover fish that I had made the other day. So we just have to heat that up so it can be nice and hot as we're putting it in the soft wrap. We're going to go ahead and make a little bit of that quick coleslaw that we're going to use on top as well. And you guys want to get a chip so you can taste this?
Sure.
And just remember, we made this ourselves. Now, we cheated a little bit with the seasoning, but I know how to put, I know what seasonings to put. Because remember, we made this, what was it, about a year ago now? And we made a whole bunch of containers of them. We put it in the refrigerator and froze some too. As you can see, you see some juices being released. And the longer you let this sit, the more juices will be released naturally. Because of course vegetables have water in it. And then also those tomatoes. Alright, so we're going to just put a little bit on each chip. Like so. And they're going to taste that. And Miss Leah. Like that. And they're going to taste it. Now if it needs any salt, let me know. But it shouldn't need any salt maybe. It shouldn't need any salt because... You can talk.
Very good. I was waiting for you.
I like it.
So good.
Mm-hmm. And you shouldn't need any salt because we used the whole packet for that amount.
I love it because I taste everything that's in it.
Mm-hmm. And you just made that in a few minutes. You like it?
Like a burst of flavor.
And it's fresh. Now, you see how the difference with that tastes than if you bought it out the jar?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, you get this little packet, just so you guys will know. Leah, Nene, and also you guys out there and on YouTube land. You get these little packets in your produce section. You won't find this in the section that usually has like seasonings. You only find this literally in the produce section where you find your fruit, fresh vegetables and stuff. And it should be right where the tomatoes and stuff like that. Is it spicy?
Yes.
It is? It's spicy for real?
Yeah.
For real? Really?
It tastes good. Though.
Okay.
It's good.
So, alright you guys. I hope this has helped you. And I'm on to the next video to whip up these wonderful fish tacos. And this is the end result of our fresh salsa that we just made. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you liked it and you found it of some value. Thank you all, and talk to you guys later. Be blessed.